Hello guys, welcome to part 4 of my Zen Zen Zense tutorial. Today we'll be covering the other half of the pre-chorus. So last time we left off kinda hanging. Because it turns out the next note is the pickup for this one. So before we start, I want to discuss two techniques that one I've been using in the previous tutorials but haven't really explained, and the other one is new to this section. So I also call them by whatever name sounds right to me. You may know them by another name. I don't know an official name for them. I just call them tremolo strum and accented hit. So the tremolo strum is the technique that I've been using. It's a technique that I feel adds to my arrangements. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of. You flick these 4 fingers on your strumming hand. So basically all of them minus your thumb. Though if you're the type of person that doesn't count thumb as a finger, then it's all the fingers on your right hand. Is go pinky to index finger. Just as that. So it's just practice kind of flicking them out in order, flicking them out in order, and then just practice speeding that up so it sounds like a roll almost. So that I use occasionally, like very first note actually is a tremolo strum. And another technique that I use is, I call it an accented hit. I don't know its official name, but it's basically a combination of a down strum and a palm mute. Except you're not using the heel of your hand like you would usually in a palm mute. You're using the ball, I believe, of your hand. This part, mainly. And you're basically doing both of them at the same time. So you're strumming and you're muting at the same time to create this percussive effect. And it actually doesn't matter whether you're muting with your left hand or not, it will still create a percussive effect. So I'm not muting at all. So that's a cool thing about this. So I use that technique a lot. And other arrangements more, but it does show up here. So anyway, to start, we went. And then it's a tremolo strum on a regular F sharp major chord. So basically, the shape we left off with minus your pinky. So it's 3rd fret on G string, bar across 1st fret, and then 2nd fret on E string. It's a tremolo strum, immediately followed by putting your pinky down on 4th fret on the E string and plucking with your thumb. So it's kind of fast. And then it's followed by an up strum back, so you take off your pinky immediately. So it's tremolo, pluck, take off your pinky, and up. So, and the upstroke is beat 1. So it's after that, I'm doing like a thumb pluck on the G string, followed by another upstroke, and then on the downstroke, that's when I do my accented hit. So it's, again, kind of fast. So it's up, thumb, up. I'm saying the P when the accented hit lands. So might want to practice that one slow. In fact, let's do that. Let's just do it. Again, that's another option. If you don't want to do the tremolo, you could do just kind of do a cascaded pick. Again, my name for it. I don't know what it's actually called, but you just kind of go down with your thumb across all the strings, and like a slower strum, basically. Anyway, 1, 2, ready. that's as far as we've gotten. And that's actually followed with another upstrokes. It's up, down, just a hit, and up again. So. And then the next, which is, it's a downbeat. So I do a tremolo strum on downbeats usually. And chord change to E, which is 4-4-4 on the G, C, and E strings with your second, third, and fourth fingers in that order. And then first finger on the second fret on the A string. And this shape doesn't change, but the melody note does. So it goes. So notice my fingers didn't move, but the melody did. So I'm going to express that with a actually very similar thing, tremolo strum, then thumb pluck. So, but this time instead of doing the up, I'm going to do a down up instead. So let's just try what we have again from here. So 1, 2, ready, go. That's actually another option. Do up and then tremolo down. Either way, my arrangements are not set in stone, so you can mess around with them however you like. I don't play it the exact same way twice. So and then that's actually a chord change. So it's back to the F sharp major, but this time you're adding your pinky on 4th fret. And the strum pattern there is similar, again, to what we've been doing. So it's tremolo, pluck, actually not plucking E string like we've been doing, but plucking the G. And it's the same basically. So it's tremolo, hit the G, up, accent, up. So it's tremolo, hit, up, hit, and then you land on the next chord, which is a G sharp minor. Second finger on 4th fret on G string, first finger on 3rd fret on C string, sorry, and then 3rd finger on 4th fret on E string, then you put your pinky on 6th fret of the A string, and then you tremolo strum that. And I'm doing the rhythm of 1, 2. You can use the tremolo, pluck, or some variation of that. It doesn't really matter. That's what I do. Or you can do just strums. And then the next chord is a bit weird. It's one that hasn't come up so far in the arrangement, and actually, yeah, it doesn't come up again. It's a bar on 1st fret. And this chord can be interpreted in many different ways, but I think I'll stick with C sharp 6 for this one. And it's just a bar on 1st fret. It's a tremolo strum on that, and then it's going to sound familiar. Thumb, hit, after moving your pinky to 4th fret on E string, you pluck with your thumb. So basically the same thing you were doing with the F sharp major chord towards the beginning, just it's this instead. So tremolo, pluck, up, hit, up, but not in that rhythm. So it's this, and then it's back to E, the tremolo strum, and then 4th fret on E string with your thumb again. The tremolo, pluck, up, down. Actually, no, it changes back to an F sharp major chord, but this time your pinky's way out on 6th fret. And I'm going to say something that I'm pretty sure I said in one of the other videos. But this song can really wear out your left hand with all its stretches. If it starts to hurt, you should put your ukulele down or at least play another song until your hand feels better. When I recorded the original song, I could only do 1 or 2 takes at a time before my hands started hurting. So just be careful. So, this chord you do is tremolo strum on. And it's building into the chorus. So I'm just going to play. That was a really lame downbeat. But anyway, you want to be building and getting more exciting. So this is going to be all strumming, or tremolo strumming, is getting louder as you build into the chorus. So the strum pattern is tremolo on 1, then 2 and 3 and 4 and tremolo, 2 and 3 and 4 and tremolo, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And then it's the chorus, which is just up strums for the pickup. Up, 4, up. And it's the downbeat. So these 3 fingers don't move. And actually with your first finger, I'm doing a 3/4 bar or half bar, where I'm just covering the top 3 strings. You don't need to do that. You can just have your first finger on the C string. I'm just used to doing this. But you go 6th fret with the tremolo, down, down, down. Then you move your pinky down to 4th fret. Then you put the 2nd finger down in a half bar. So now it's covering both E and A on 2nd fret. So, and that's also tremolo, down, 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 down. And then you put your pinky back down on 4th fret. 2, 3, and so 1 and 2 and 3. And then on and 4 and, you swap back to the 2nd fret, half bar thing. It's just and 4 and. And then you do tremolo strum on the F sharp major chord moved up 5 frets, which is B major. So that is bar across 6th, and then 3rd finger on 8th fret on the G string, 2nd finger on 7th fret of the E string, and then your pinky on 9th fret. So, and that's the downbeat of the chorus. That's the Zen and Zen Zen Zense. So, alright, that's all the pre-chorus right there, so let's play through that last half of it, starting from so 1, 2, ready, go. That's a downbeat. And also, something I do when I build, I swap from doing 1 finger down strum to doing 2. These two just kind of like a block almost, since it's slight difference. I think it adds a bit more punch to the sound. I don't know, it may really mess with your strumming style. It's not something you need to do, but I find it really helps build into the chorus, is what I'm looking for. So anyway, that's all of the pre-chorus right there. So stay tuned for part 5, the chorus. Until then, keep strumming.